now at soapnet.com.
Hello?
Hello?
Mary, I was afraid the place was deserted.
Sorry I couldn't make it up fast enough to play receptionist. Relax. We're all here, all two of us.
I thought I heard the voice of Channel R. How are you, Sam?
Right in the middle of a disaster.
Oh, the interview.
Yeah?
Somebody wants equal time.
Everything was perfect till yesterday. I got follow-up interviews with Charlie Ferris and Mrs. Huber, and I couldn't wait to start editing the tapes. It's the best remote I've ever done.
Sam, what's the disaster?
I can't hear Frank. The sound does this incredible drop halfway through the tape, and there's almost no audio till the end.
Like something got disconnected?
Well, how could that be? Nobody moved during the taping. We were hardly breathing, Frank.
I don't understand. Just as you're saying goodbye and thank you, the volume jumps back to normal. Then it's fine for the other interviews. In fact, Mrs. Huber comes through a little too loud.
Well, I'm not ruling out the possibility of sabotage. Well, can't your engineer doctor the sound, something like that?
Our audio man messed around with it most of yesterday, but he's about given up. I could run the picture and do a narration over it, using my notes to summarize what you said, but there's two problems with that. First, it'd wreck the show, and second, I've lost my notes.
Oh, the ones you were carrying around with that old clipboard with you yesterday.
The ratty one that makes me feel organized. I know I had it in Charlie Ferris's office, and then it disappeared.
Well, if anybody can find it, she can. Don't worry about that.
Sure.
She'll get it. Look, you know, there was something that we talked about the other day that I kind of even wanted to improve on, so...
Charlie?
What's
maybe this
that?
might
Hi,
work.
it's Mary.
Yeah,
Well,
good.
listen, anything that I
Hey,
can do
listen,
to help you out
yesterday, when
during
you were doing
the
the interview with
interview,
Channel
I'd
R,
be very
did
happy.
Mr. Crowell, by any
can
chance, leave
say
a
anything
clipboard
to-
behind?
So, what do we do, Sam?
Well, I'd like to
Oh,
do a
we
whole
haven't
new
had it
interview
before, would you
in the
please?
studio this time. It's nowhere near as
Oh,
risky.
yes, thank God.
We could set it up at your
Wonderful.
convenience anytime
Oh,
you're
we
free.
would?
How about today?
Oh, that's wonderful.
Fantastic.
Terrific.
Okay.
Charlie's found it. And he's going to have one of the boys drop it off at Channel R on his way to the printers.
Why didn't I think of that?
We're about to take off for Channel R ourselves, Mary. Sam's going to interview me again.
Oh, fine. That's terrific. I want to see if this place really exists. Sam. Take a look at this.
What is it?
Well, it's a short summary of the interview you took yesterday. Whenever Frank goes on record, we'd like to keep track of what he says.
You are a truly amazing person.
New challenges,
Where am I going?
bitter rivals,
Brent, set us up.
and betrayals.
I'm sorry.
The all-new season of Being Erica, tonight at 11, only on SoapNet.
15 seconds with Bobby Eakes.
My top 3 wardrobe items: a nice pair of comfortable jeans, nice comfortable t-shirt, and then I have a really great collection of silver jewelry. Accessories are everything.
Catch Bobby Eakes on All My Children weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 8 on SoapNet.
You know how it is. You look in the mirror one day and you go, how am I going to lose this weight? eDiet's meal delivery from eDiets.com. It's the easiest, smartest, most delicious way to eat great and finally lose the weight. I know you're thinking, eat great and lose weight? Really? Really.
You'll love the food. There's no MSG, no fake sugars.
The food tastes fantastic. It's awesome. Very delicious.
It tastes wonderful.
Call now or go to eDiets.com. Choose from over 100 fresh prepared meals, not dehydrated diet food, but really delicious food. eDiets will deliver your favorite meals and snacks in a chill fresh container.
All you have to do is relax, enjoy, and eat great, all the way to slim.
I lost 115 pounds.
65 pounds.
25 pounds. 94 pounds.
Along the way, eDiets.com gives you real support.
Terrific online tools, access to registered dietitians and trainers, and friends who care about your success.
They're there with you to hold your hand, and they really care.
Truthfully, I like everything about eDiets. I've lost 30 pounds. All of a sudden, I find myself a changed person.
Hey, I made it to 50 pounds, and look at me now, I'm 60 pounds.
Millions of people have turned ediets.com to lose the weight. Now it's your turn.
Call or go to ediets.com and sign up for 7 full days of meals, 3 meals per day, fresh prepared just for you, plus snacks. So don't wait. Join eDiets. Eat great food and lose weight fast.
I believe that eDiets can change people's lives. My husband will often say, "You're the hot wife." That's just boosted my confidence a lot.
eDiets has changed my life forever.
Call to find out how you can get 1 week of meals absolutely free. That's right. 1 week of fresh prepared food, 1 week of weight loss, 1 week of success, free.
Free? What are you waiting for? Call or go online to get started now.
Call 1-800-279-1604 or visit ediets.com now.
Something I can't believe it. I was just thinking of you only 2 minutes ago.
Well, we must be on the same wavelength.
Oh, maybe. Have you had lunch?
No, I completely lost track of time. Is it too late for a sandwich?
No, never. Ham and cheese?
Wonderful. Well, I'm glad this isn't a busy time of day. I wonder if you could keep me company for a while.
Oh, now I know that we're on the same wavelength. How's your work going?
Oh, well, thanks to Kenneth, everything's way ahead of schedule. He truly is the most compulsive technician I think I've ever known.
Well, he's very earnest.
Yes.
I suppose you know how fiercely he admires you.
Oh, well, it's mutual. I don't even have to worry about the routine work. And that's just about all that's left now. All of a sudden, I don't have much to do.
Tell me now, how's that fine husband of yours? We haven't seen him since Christmas Eve.
Well, right now he is in conference with Marshal Westheimer, trying to bully him into increasing the research budget.
Oh.
No thanks. But we did have some good times over the holidays, starting with your party. It was good for both of us. Feeling a part of the Ryans.
We were happy to have you.
Were you?
Oh, you're all so loving. You and Bucky and Seneca. It's a joy to be with you.
A joy. Well, I wish I could think of it that way.
Why, don't you?
No, because I'm sad whenever I try to picture them without me, and me without anything.
Yeah, you weren't sad on Christmas Eve, now were you?
But I am today. I woke up this morning so depressed I could barely get out of bed. I've been over at that hospital trying to care about my work, and all I can think about is my death.
Well, maybe you just have to think about it then. Lord knows it's hard. Anyone would be depressed.
Well, you will be, if you listen to me for too long.
Yeah. Well, it hurts me to think of you losing all these years on Earth. But you know, death, it's a beginning, too.
Do you really believe that?
Oh, I'm certain the soul lives on forever and watches over those it leaves behind.
What a wonderful notion. It reminds me of my grandmother's idea that someone is waiting for us on the other side, waiting to help each one of us through our moment of death.
I like that.
Yes, I think about it a lot. I've never been one to take much on faith. Does your religion make that easier?
Oh, my religion, my roots, the whole way I was raised.
You see, I was raised to question things that I couldn't prove. It was my father's sound, rational way of looking at life.
And did he have a rational way of looking at death? I mean, did he have a way of thinking about it?
I don't know. If he did, he never mentioned it to me. He died. Suddenly, in his sleep, of a heart attack. It was a quick, dignified death. I'm hoping for the same kind of luck.
Oh, you must be hoping for more than that. Don't you think we all want to believe that there's a part of us that lives on?
Well, I do have a hard time of imagining myself as nothing but a handful of dust. That can't be all there is.
Oh, it isn't, Nell, it isn't, it isn't.
Well, you're so sure that makes me feel better.
I wish I could do more.
Oh, it's a great deal. For some reason, this is one of the worst days I've had. Maybe, I just had to talk to someone, and maybe I knew you wouldn't be afraid to listen.
Do you have a bit of free time?
Right now?
Yes.
Well, as a matter of fact, I do.
Would you be willing to come upstairs with me for a bit?
All right.
I have something I want to show you. Something I want to tell you about. Something very special.
Hey, welcome to Channel R. The executive offices, the music department.
Beautiful, yes.
The photo library. The art department. Yes, snazzy.
Ricky, who did that? That's lovely.
The viewing room.
Yes, oh, yes, one of those, yes.
And the news department.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes, well, that building there looks familiar.
You know anything about the Boswell House?
That's a little old place down by the river. The city wanted to tear it down, right?
Yeah, and build a parking lot. But the Landmarks Preservation Committee headed them off at the pass. Mrs. Carswell came in here, and we did a great show.
Sam, did you take those pictures?
Properly known as visual support.
Of course.
I'm the staff photographer, too.
Good man.
Well, right over there is the control room, where they push all the magic buttons.
I gather somebody else does that.
And sometimes I can't manage it very well when I'm on camera.
Yes, but if your arms were just a little bit longer, you could...
Very long and very wide.
Here we go. Well, this guy, I wouldn't put anything past him, right?
Right through this door,
Okay.
we have the Channel R studio.
Studio?
Complete with all the newest miracle equipment.
I see, there's one there.
There we go. How's it going, Ronnie?
I'll fix it if it takes me all day.
Sorry, but you're gonna have to turn into a cameraman for a while. I'm doing an interview with Councilman Ryan.
Oh, well, how do you do, sir?
Hi, don't get up, whatever you're
Don't get up,
Good to see you. We're just taking the guided tour.
I'll be right with you. This thing's driving me nuts anyway.
All right.
Moving right along, folks, we come to the set.
The set. Sam,
See Channel R News.
where is the set?
I believe you're sitting on it, Mary.
I'm gonna go.
It's a very adaptable arrangement.
For atmosphere, I rely heavily on my plant.
Oh.
She's the prop of all season.
Lovely, lovely.
Casual but elegant, or
I have a feeling what's coming.
elegant
but casual.
In profile, she creates a whole new mood.
Casual, but dry.
Oh, it's the lights. I better get some water.
No, stay on the set. Where is the water?
It's in the outer office.
Okay, I'll get it.
Good luck.
There you go.
See if you can make it. See you later.
Let me move this out of the way, and we'll put you right in there. Okay.
Very good, good, good.
I get this mic on.
That looks familiar.
Fix that.
Okay, sure, I can do it.
All right.
There you go.
Okay, Ronnie, let's go. All set.
Water.
Oh,
Ah,
she
there it is. Plant for all seasons.
My plant thanks you for the drink,
Ah,
and I thank you for this.
my pleasure.
30 seconds.
Good luck, honey.
Okay, love.
Mwah.
And me?
You too, Sam.
Oh, wow.
Thank you, Mary. Now, just relax, and we'll talk like we did at your place.
Nah, it's got to be easier the second time around.
Lights. There we go. Hello, I'm Sam Crowell, and this is West Side Close-Up, the program that brings you all the news about the community that belongs to you. Hold it, Ronnie. We're gonna pick that up.
Where is it?
Where is it now?
Sam, where on earth do you keep this telephone?
It was under the desk yesterday.
Oh,
There,
wait, I
grab
found
that
it.
water.
Wait.
Sounds like it's coming from over there.
Oh, no, don't be
Yes, there it is. Oh, beautiful. She found it.
Channel R, hello? Oh, I'm sorry. Mr. Croswell is in an interview right now. Can I take a message? Yeah, hang on just a minute. Mr. Sloan. Telephone number? 226-2700. I'll have him call you back. Right, bye.
Yes, very good.
Okay. Shh. What are your immediate plans for serving the Riverside community?
First of all, I want the people to be able to find me. I've set up an office at 402 Franklin, And the doors are always open to anybody with a question or a problem. If we don't have the answers, we'll get in touch with somebody who does. Let's see, I hope to spend a good deal of time at the office, but when I'm not there, my administrative assistant will be. She's a terrific person, and I'm not just saying that because she's my sister.
I have to second that. Ms. Ryan was most helpful preparing for this interview. She's as capable and as efficient a worker as any councilman could hope for. That's an unsolicited endorsement.
She appreciates it.
Now on with the questions. Oh, there we are. Looked like another language for a moment there. All right, Councilman, tell me, what are your immediate plans?
People are talking about General Hospital's Lucky and Siobhan. D. Hunter Roscoe posted on Facebook, "Finally a love for Lucky. He and Siobhan are great together." Charlotte May adds, "This is great. I hope it works out for these two." Laura Bruno says, "Men are always sexier when they're happy and in love." And Lori McPherson Draper sums it all up. "They are just the cutest couple. Way to go, GH. I love this storyline." People are talking about General Hospital. Weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
Nutrisystem's Rollback Sales Event. We're rolling back prices to 2003. Now you can lose weight on the new Nutrisystem at our lowest price ever, including 40 gourmet fresh frozen foods you're gonna love.
I'm Marie Osmond, and I lost 50 pounds on Nutrisystem.
You'll get 4 chef-inspired meals a day, like gourmet pizza, stuffed shells, even ice cream for dessert. CBS Money Watch just named Nutrisystem the least expensive meal delivery plan.
I'm Cora. I lost 42 pounds on Nutrisystem.
I lost over 100 pounds and lowered my blood sugar on Nutrisystem D.
Based on the proven science of the glycemic index, Nutrisystem works. And now it can work for you.
That's me, 22 pounds ago, and I'm never going back there again.
Rollback prices on all programs means big savings for everyone. The new you revolution just got better. The Nutrisystem Rollback Sales Event is on now, but not for long.
Call 1-888-657-DIET for the best prices on our best programs ever.
Weekdays.
Let's get real. Here we go.
The debate is on.
Wait a minute, I'm not finished.
No one talks politics like they do.
People should be furious. Wow.
The View. Weekdays only on ABC.
Thank you for this. I like a nice cup of tea at this time of day. I meant the visit. Well, we didn't talk much now, did we? No, but we communicated. Yes. Now, I have something I want you to see. This has survived longer than anyone on Earth. It's a cross, a particular kind. Well, I can see that it's the figure of Christ, but the arms are so short. Why is that? Well, it's a penal cross. There's a good reason why the shape is so strange. Penal? Punishment? Well, I know all about penal code and penal laws. Does the penal cross have something to do with that? Everything. In Ireland, back in the 1600s or thereabouts, you could not show that in public. I grew up hearing all the awful tales of how it once was to be Catholic in Ireland. Ah, yes. Oliver Cromwell, the English trying to rule the Irish, and all that terrible religious suppression. In those days, it was a crime to be Catholic in my own hometown, in Skibbereen, County Cork. Non-Catholics were treated like animals. They couldn't be educated, they couldn't own land. A man could not even pass an inheritance down to his son. Of course, there were some that got around the laws. Maeve, does this cross really go back hundreds of years? Oh, yes. It was whittled by someone in the Cleary family who would be quick to slide it up his sleeve if the authorities were around. That's why the crosspiece is so short. What a treasure. Well, there can't be many genuine penal crosses around today. For many years, my family thought this one was lost. Huh. When did you get it back? I didn't. But my grandfather did. Well, for heaven's sakes, don't stop now. Well, this is the part of the story that I think is especially for you. This cross was
passed along for generations. But somehow it never came into my grandfather's hands. I don't know why or how. I don't even remember exactly when it disappeared, but I can dimly remember the old man speaking of it. It was a great source of sorrow to him that he would be dying before he would ever see it. Little did he know that he would be giving it to his son.
Then he found it before he died?
No. After. You see, some years after my grandfather died, my father dreamed of him. And in the dream, the old man finally found out where the cross was. And he told my father how to find it. He told him to go to the barn and to look under the eaves where the pigeons love to nest. And after my father woke up and finished with the dream, he did what the old man told him. He went to the barn. And lo and behold, there was the cross.
There must be some explanation.
There is.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I came in a minute ago and I didn't want to interrupt.
I didn't hear you. I was so busy telling the story. Where's Mary?
She put me on the lift and went down to talk with Sam Crowell. The interview was fine.
What was the explanation, Frank?
For the dream and finding the cross? The old man talked with one of his ancestors after he died. Got the mystery cleared up. Once he knew, he found a way to tell his son.
You're not just putting me on.
No. I'm a firm believer in life after death.
But he came that close after the accident.
Yes.
It was very strange.
What was?
There was a point while I couldn't speak or move or open my eyes, when I had a sense of being outside my body, watching the doctors and nurses working to save me.
What else?
Later, there was this feeling of falling away from my body and moving in a peaceful, easy way toward a warm, bright light.
As if you were moving to something?
Yeah, something good.
It's true.
Frank, what if it was just a trick of your unconscious? I mean, you were running a fever. You could have been hysterical.
Nell, I was there. It was real.
But how can you be sure? How can you be sure?
Next, take a trip to the Upper West Side on Ryan's Hope. Later, spend some time in Genoa City with the Young and the Restless. Only on SoapNet.
Coming up on the all-new season of Being Erica.
Wait, where am I going?
Erica is put to the test.
Happy first day of our new business.
New challenges create rivals.
Brent, set us up. What are we gonna do?
Betrayals threaten friendships.
Oh my God.
And new friends.
I had a really great time today.
Become lovers.
Wow.
But what more will Erica lose before she fights for her future?
Something awful is going to happen.
Does it mean that I'm dead?
It could. An original primetime drama. Being Erica. All new tonight at 11, only on SoapNet.
Before you use Monistat for a yeast infection, know this. BV, the most common vaginal infection, has very similar symptoms. The Vagisil screening kit tells you if you have a yeast infection or need to see a doctor. So don't guess, test.
Decisions. Which Beneful prepared meal tonight? Roasted chicken recipe? Okay, savory rice and lamb stew. You're right. Tonight is a beef stew kind of night. You've made another fine choice. Look at those beefy chunks all packed with protein, the real vitamin-rich vegetables, the wholesome grains. And you think you're getting spoiled, but it's so good for you too.
Beneful prepared meals. Another healthful, flavorful Beneful.
Sheets or bar? How do you get your bounce?
Well, my husband's at home with the laundry, so it's a good thing I'm a bar person because I know the laundry will be fresh. The rest of the house? Exactly.
How do you get your bounce?
Love the bar.
All My Children, life-changing event.
If I die,
You are not going to die.
But the race to save her life
We gotta get her out of here. We don't stand a chance.
takes a tragic turn. Watch All My Children, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 8 on SoapNet.
One big wedding.
We're the luckiest women in the world.
One big secret.
You changed my paternity test?
Who's the father?
Oh, God.
And the confession.
Stop lying to me!
That will change it all.
I slept with Brody.
Watch One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
I tried to stop him.
A painful confession shocks a family.
If I could take away everything that happened to you and have it happen to me, I would do it in a second.
This week,
Everything that my son has been through because of me.
can Sonny help his son heal? Watch General Hospital, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
Who's coming and who's going? SoapNet has a status update on your favorite stars. On General Hospital, just before he hosts the Academy Awards, critically acclaimed actor James Franco returns to wreak havoc in Port Charles.
I'm a whack job, ask anyone.
Carrie Payton is now on staff at General Hospital as Dr. Terrell Jackson.
So it seems.
House hunter Suzanne Wang is Carol Chang, wedding planner.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
And on One Life to Live, General Hospital's Ted King is moving to Landview.
Quick.
Keep up with the latest status updates on SoapNet.
Thank you for getting my clipboard back and making a list of questions for me to ask Frank.
You were pretty cool, turning the paper right side up.
And watering my plant and finding the phone and answering it and...
Did you call Mr. Sloan back?
And that's just for today. I still have all that stuff from the first interview to thank you for.
Please don't start another list. I have been completely thanked, and you are entirely welcome.
Do you help everybody that way?
No, just people who are doing the work of 3 or 4 other people.
And not doing it very well.
I didn't say that. All things considered, you accomplished quite a lot.
It's a crazy job.
And you love it.
Every minute of it. Well, almost. I wanted to kill when the sound dropped on the remote I did in here. For about 30 seconds, I considered working for a station that can afford to repair defective equipment, or at least get it out of sight.
30 seconds.
Well, it took me that long to remember the kind of work I'd probably get.
Yeah, somebody's assistant instead of a one-man staff.
Right. Channel R lets me do everybody's thing. I went there to break into TV news, and I've been learning the whole industry.
Do you have a boss?
Somewhere. Most of the time, I just get ideas, and then I approve them, and then I give them a try. The extreme successes and failures sort of cancel each other out. And the rest has been moderately good. You didn't by any chance see the interview where I jogged around the park, interviewing other joggers?
Sorry, missed that one.
Good. It was one of the extreme fails.
Oh, Sam, your job sounds great.
I'm glad you think so. I want you to come and be my assistant.
You're not serious.
I am. I am officially offering you a job at Channel R. 110 a week and miscellaneous benefits.
And now I know you're kidding.
Mary, I couldn't be more serious.
110 a week? Honey, that must be under the minimum wage.
I don't make a heck of a lot more myself. You have to think of it as a unique experience, a chance at a priceless opportunity.
How could I live on that?
With great care.
Okay. Tell me about the miscellaneous benefits.
Many weekends off. The excitement of irregular hours, learning to do everything in the TV news department, and the pleasure of my company.
Hold it right there. If I were ever to consider this bizarre job offer, ours would be strictly a business relationship, nothing else.
Sure. That's the only way it makes sense.
Okay, just wanted to get that across.
Are you interested?
Well, I can't help but be interested. It's a rotten salary. The work sounds terrific. The thing is, I've been running my brother's office.
Are you planning on doing that indefinitely?
No, God, I don't know.
I don't want to push you, but you're such a natural for this job. I don't see how you could turn it down.
I could earn more at the bar. Look, let me go and talk to Frank about it.
Sure. I'm not in any rush.
Get yourself another cup of coffee. I'll be right back.
In Landview, rules were meant to be broken, and its residents will stop at nothing to get their way. Catch all the Landview shenanigans on an all-new episode of One Life to Live, weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.